just going to go ahead and introduce Jody Sutherland and Sherry Medford. They've got a great program lined up for us, and let them tell you about this beautiful facility. I told her it really does my heart good to come in here and see how beautiful this facility is. This is what we envisioned years ago when we had another group in here, and it worked for a lot of years, but what they have done here is absolutely astounding, and I just commend you. It almost brings tears to my eyes to see how the facility that we have built as a community, because the community built this facility, and for them to maintain it and do what they do is absolutely amazing. So who's going to be first? You.
Joe, good morning. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Jody Campbell. I own Southland Business Services. I provide full service solutions for small business owners. I do payroll, bookkeeping, and taxes all under the same roof, so it keeps it all in one place and makes sure everything's taken care of seamlessly. I've been in town a few years now, and one of the coolest things I've had an opportunity to be involved with is right here at Brighter Horizons. I was invited to teach a financial literacy class, so I've been here with the kids talking about budgeting and filling out employment forms and taxes, which they loved. We've had a really good time. This place is really special, and it's really having a big impact on the community, and I would encourage all of you to find a way that you can be involved, whether it's sharing with the kids different career opportunities, helping with funding, or just volunteering in any way that you can, because they're really doing some great stuff here. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Director Sherry, and she's going to tell you more.
Well, first of all, welcome to Brighter Horizons, and thank you all so much for coming this morning. Thank you, Jody, for partnering with us to host this breakfast. Welcome. And thank you, Nancy and Patrick, for entrusting this building to us. I would like to take just a moment to introduce the YMCA CFO, Miss Lori Allen, who has come down to hang out with us this morning. And then as I started trying to think about what I wanted to say, what a difference a year makes. The last time I got to talk to you guys was back in September of 22. We had just opened Brighter Horizons. We were a fledgling little organization just starting out. I think we had maybe 12 or 15 kids on our roster. We now have 34 kids on our roster, and we are helping an average of 20 families every month. I have slowly started adjusting to this new way of life outside of the classroom, and I absolutely love what I get to do. We had an amazing summer program here. We did 9 weeks of full-on crazy summer insanity. We did a field trip every week. Wow. We had about 25 kids every day for 9 weeks, from 7 a.m. until 6 p.m., and it was fun. There was never a dull moment for 9 weeks. One of the biggest weeks that we had was our career week, and we had several people come in and just talk about their careers. And when we started talking about what programs do we want to take into next summer, that was one that the kids really enjoyed. So if you would like to come this summer and talk to our kids about what you do and how you got into that, we would love to have you. They really enjoyed that. I think their favorite was the garbage truck man. I think they liked him because he brought the garbage truck and he let them push the button that makes the garbage go into the back of the truck. I think that's why they like. He also brought candy. So if you feed them, you're gold. Since I spoke to you all last, we did receive some funding through a TANF grant from the state. It helps us work with our needy families. And through that, we are also able to offer monthly parent workshops. These are times where we bring our families in and we offer them information that is somehow helpful to them. We have had Misty come and do some financial literacy with these parents. We've done some emergency preparedness things. Mental health conversations are big. So if you have something that you could bring to the table to help our community by talking to some of our lower income families, we would love to invite you to come to one of those as well. We also do youth classes for that same purpose, to help give our kids some real world skills. The last one we did was called Tool Sense. No, the last one we did was our gratitude workshop, where we started focusing on the good things in life and gratitude. And that's what started our gratitude chain that so many of you have contributed to today. So if you have not contributed to our gratitude chain, please do so before you leave. But we've also done Tool Sense, where they learned how to use basic tools like screwdrivers and hammers. We've done cooking classes where they get basic cooking skills. They built and planted a raised garden through one of their youth classes. So they're learning some gardening skills as well. Just basic skills that they need to know going forward in life that maybe the school can't teach them, so we're able to supplement that. Like I said, it's been a great year, and I would love to invite each of you to please come and share with these kids. They really are our future, and they are amazing kids. Like, we have such great questions that come from things, and they are so interested in learning more about what happens here in our community and how they can get to be a part of that. So please come and visit us. Partner with us in any way that you can. We would love to have you sponsor an event for us, or just come and hang out with us, because that's what the kids like. They get tired of seeing me and Jada all the time. They like having new people to look at. So come and visit us. Again, thank you so much for coming today. And if you have not taken the opportunity to kind of look around, please do so before you leave. Jada and I are happy to give you a tour. We'd love to show you all the things we have to offer you. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Like I said, one of the things that she didn't mention is how many kids they feed. How many kids do y'all feed a week?
We are
Or a
on
day?
average feeding about 250 kids a day now. It fluctuates a little bit, but we send about 250 meals out of our kitchen every day.
Yes, awesome. That's just awesome.
And I'll just note that the food is funded by a USDA grant. So that is, the food is completely covered. And so we take that grant money, and they have to have a full 5 components. They have to have a dairy, they have to have protein, so that a vegetable, fruit, and a grain. So we stay within those 5 food components. And so some of these kids, this is their last meal they get. And before they go back to school the next morning, and then they get breakfast at school the next morning. But it gives them good, healthy choices. We get to give them broccoli. Well, guess what? A lot of these kids, they don't get broccoli when they go home. You can put a little cup of ranch, and guess what? They are lapping up that broccoli. Or they get to try hummus, so we're introducing them to food that they will not get to try at home, and so they're getting some good 5 components meals.
And while financially that is covered, preparing those things
is not.
So if you would like to volunteer in our kitchen, we would love to have you. These hands make light work.
Because I've been out here a couple of times, and I mean, she's sweating. So yes, it's a great opportunity, and such a wonderful thing. We have so many children in our community that would go hungry if it was not for this program. So that's probably, I think, one of the greatest things that you all do, with all the other wonderful things. But, you know, it's, like I said, and if you haven't seen their kitchen, it's absolutely gorgeous. They've done a great job with it. And then through the rest of the building, because the things that they have done, the way they have it set up to make it friendly for children to come in, and make it welcoming for those children. So, as y'all know, I got a passion for children, so, you know.
Don't forget the sheriff's allowing us to use the inmates too. If
Yeah.
none of this would be possible had not the
Yeah,
sheriff.
and, you know, and when we say this was a community that worked on this, I got to know a lot of good inmates from the sheriff's department. We all became friends. I actually walked up to another place and they were working. One of them says, "Oh, there's Nancy, hey!" And one of my little heritage lights was working there, and he just looked at me. So anyway, it was a labor of love. Patrick, what would you say today that he learned to become an electrician just from coming out here and replacing lights and plugs and just, you know. It's absolutely amazing what this has turned into, and then we had another group come in and paint the outside for us. We had so many community helpers that helped donate money to make all this possible, and it's all for the kids. And I think that's the thing that we've got to remember, and you know, I can't thank the YMCA and Horizons enough for, because they saw it before and still took it. So thank you.